As the seasons change, so does our approach to homeschooling. As the weather gets colder, we just prefer to stay inside. We recently have had some negative 20, 25 degree days, and it really does not inspire me to get outside. As much as we love the snow, it's just not where we want to spend our time. We would rather be inside playing a board game or doing a puzzle.
This piece is a kraken.
It's a kraken?
Yeah. Wait, no, it's a colossal squid.
Okay. Do you know where the colossal squid goes?
No.
It looks like he's right there.
Oh,
So where's that in the puzzle? Today I wanted to talk to you about what is game schooling. As a homeschool mom, I love to find out new ways to encourage my children to learn, new ways to excite their imagination and to inspire them to find new topics to learn about. Game schooling for us is a way to make homeschooling be about fun and games. Now, we are unschoolers at heart, and we don't typically use a curriculum. Actually, we don't use a curriculum at all. But even if you do use a curriculum, you can implement game schooling into your lives, into your homeschool routine. Whether you want to add some board games or card games in addition to your curriculum, whether you want to use a game to dive deeper into a certain topic, or take a break from your regular routine and create a game day, or even a game evening, a game night. It doesn't have to be something that you do all the time. It can be a nice little treat to add into your schedule. It can also be used, as we use it, as a part of unschooling. We play games for the joy of playing games. And as a mom, as their teacher, I also see the huge benefit of it. I see the benefit in what they're learning every day from playing games and exploring the world around them in such a way. Game schooling refers to the use of games, whether it be board games, card games, even video games, to enhance the learning experience. Some families may limit this to only board games or card games. We do choose to include video games in this because, again, they can be such valuable learning tools if you are willing to see it as such. Instead of just playing games for fun, there is intentional learning behind it, whether for a specific subject like math or science, or for a certain interest like, say, Pokemon or trains. It is amazing what a child can learn through a simple game, like, say, the Pokemon trading card game. There is math involved in the game. There's reading, there's strategy, there's cooperation. You're playing with another person. It's amazing what they can learn. I have a kid who went through a phase where everything that he wanted to do in life involved trains. He was so young that he actually said that he was going to be a train master. He didn't know what a train engineer or a train driver was. He was going to be a train master. And so for the longest time, his favorite game was Ticket to Ride. And with Ticket to Ride, you've got so many opportunities for geography. There are so many different maps that you can get with the different versions of the game. And there's just so much skill building in a board game, no matter what it is. Some of the benefits of game schooling include developing communication skills, using your creativity, critical thinking skills, literary skills, listening skills, being able to follow directions. That is such an important aspect of life that is often overlooked. but just being able to understand and follow directions is so important, especially for younger children. Just to get your mind rolling on what you could use different games for, you could use games like chess or Mastermind to develop logic skills. You could do art through games like Pictionary or even puzzles. History can be taught through games like Timeline or the hundreds of different trivia games available. We have a Canadian trivia game, but I know there are location-specific and so many trivia games based on specific topics. For geography, you could use puzzles. We have so many puzzles with maps or flags, animals and where they go in the world. We have the game Pandemic, which honestly has not been getting a lot of use recently, but used to be one of our favorite games. Now it's a little bit of a touchy subject. And again, Ticket to Ride is a great geography game. For math, there are so many opportunities. There are so many games that involve the use of money or currency. Think of Monopoly, Pokemon trading card game, even Magic the Gathering. All of these things you need to do math to work out your combat points and how much damage you do to your opponent. There's so many games that involve math. As for science, one of our favorite games is Wildcrafting, which is actually about herbs. But there are other games like Evolution and Pandemic. For language arts, there's games like Scrabble and Bananagrams and Apples to Apples, plus just reading the instructions on so many different games as well. You can even get into the realm of physical education with board games, games like Twister, or we have a card game called Yoga Pretzels. It is amazing what you can do with board games. It's amazing what your children can learn. In the coming weeks and months, I do plan on sharing more about game schooling and how we just live our life as unschoolers as well. So if you want to follow along on that journey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I will also be posting how to use specific games for different learning opportunities over on my website, nourishingparenting.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you find game schooling a fun and safe way to learn with your children. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.